winning since everyone goes. Team full of shooters pull up in they scope. I got the drop on the opposite go. I get 200 rats every night for a show. I know it's a blessing. Christian Dior and Jordan 11.
What is up, guys? It's Upcoming Sports back on the channel, this time with another podcast. Just a mini podcast. I know I haven't dropped a video in a while. Make sure you drop a like and hit that subscribe button for me. So basically, I haven't been uploading just because of school, but in the next month, I will have online classes, so I will be able to upload a little bit more. Haven't uploaded in a while, so sorry about that, guys. But we will be coming back with the podcast, with the rebuilds, just anything sports related, anything you guys want to see. Make sure you leave it in the comments and also drop a like. Really appreciate it. So in this podcast, I just wanted to talk about how life has been without sports, and it's just really sucked, to be honest. This coronavirus thing is getting way out of hand, and life just seems really boring, especially without sports, obviously. But just here to talk about a little bit about the actual virus itself and what it's doing. It's a super serious matter, and I feel like a lot of people don't really take it that serious, just because of what they hear on social media and stuff like that. But nobody wants this to be happening, so if you guys can just stay home if possible. Right now, I'm not able to stay home because I do have to work, but I'm doing all the precautionary measures, not really shaking hands, not hanging out with too many people at one time or anything like that. So the best you guys can do to stay home or just avoid social interactions, that would really help us, get sports back, obviously get our lives back, stuff like that. But there you guys see the facts and just some suggestions. Obviously, you guys have heard all this stuff, but just take it serious if you guys can. If you don't really care, then, that's up to you, but I think it's a pretty big matter, especially if you guys want sports back. I'm a sports channel, so that's what I'm saying. But looking at more of the sports side of this, like the NBA, I'm only going to focus on the NBA and the NFL because the other sports I'm not really that much into. Soccer I'm into, but don't really follow it too much. So we're going to talk about the main ones that I know. So the NBA, we all know, got postponed about three and a half weeks ago, I believe. So yeah, it's been pretty rough for NBA fans, as you guys know. No games to watch, nothing. It's been pretty boring. No NFL, obviously no sports at all. So it's been pretty crazy. What we do know is that they're looking at the regular season is most likely done. That's what we've heard. But as far as the playoffs go, if they were to cancel the entire season, that would definitely suck, especially for the Lakers and LeBron, especially people who are in their prime. It's like they wasted a whole NBA season, but it is what it is. No one can really control it. So if they were to do that, I get it. It's out of control, but they're looking at maybe moving the playoffs to one city. I've heard Las Vegas, and then just play it all there, which wouldn't be too bad, but without fans, it would be not ideal. But if we can get that as opposed to nothing, I think that would definitely work. NBA draft, not going to be the same, obviously, and I think they're going to do it virtually, which is something, I guess, but definitely not the experience that these incoming rookies would have wanted. So, yeah. As far as the NBA goes, if the playoffs were to start right now, I'm going to make a video about that, giving my predictions, so in another video, so I'll drop that pretty soon, but yeah, it just kind of sucks right now. Now, looking at the NFL, obviously their season isn't going on right now like the NBA is. Luckily, they finished before all this had really picking up, but free agency still huge in the NFL. The draft still huge, and both of those were kind of changed up. A lot of teams weren't even able to meet with free agents. They're not going to be able to meet with the players they're drafting, so that is huge, especially in those processes. So that's going to definitely be a huge impact on that, but there's really no other way to do it. So they still will have the draft, I believe. They didn't change the date. That's what I heard from Roger Goodell. And I believe they are saying that they won't postpone the NFL season. Maybe as we get closer to that date, they will change their mind. But as of right now, they are not moving the NFL starting date for the regular season. Don't know how training camp's going to go. Don't know if teams are even going to get a chance to do a training camp with all this going on. So that could be huge for the NFL. And if this keeps getting worse, who knows? They might just cancel the entire season, which would definitely suck, or just not have fans, which would also suck. But we'll see. Still too far away from that NFL date to even really start to speculate. Yeah, that's pretty much all the updates we have. Also with the draft, they'll probably have it virtually, and I don't know where that's going to be, but those are the changes to the NFL. Another topic I wanted to touch on a little bit. What if the NBA season is over, the regular season at least? Here would be my awards for this season. MVP, LeBron James. I know Giannis had a historic season. Yes, but LeBron is doing this at this age, and he led the league in assists. Pretty much right there with the Bucks, at least with record-wise, so, and wins, LeBron James. And I think if you look at them, the overall impact they had with their teams, if you take Giannis away from the Bucks and LeBron away from the Lakers, that's kind of how I chose LeBron over Giannis. That makes sense. But Giannis still had an amazing season. I have him as Defensive Player of the Year. Obviously, he's a freak on defense. Rookie of the Year, can't give it to Zion. I didn't see a big enough sample size for that. And Ja was killing it. Led his team to the playoffs in his rookie season. And you can say pretty much he had a big impact on that team because a bunch of young players. So Rookie of the Year would be Ja Morant. Most improved, Trae Young. A lot of people say Brandon Ingram, but Trae averaged 19 in his rookie season. This season averaged 30 and 9, so that's why I picked him. Sixth man, Dennis Schroeder, had a pretty nice season. I think he averaged, I believe, close to 20 points per game, 19, 18, something like that. Still crazy for being off the bench. And then Coach of the Year, I'm going to give it to Eric Spoelstra. The Heat were really nice, really fun to watch, and I did not think they would be a top 4 seed. Definitely think they were a playoff team, but they definitely did really good. So I do like him. Final thoughts. If this is it and they do cancel the season, that's going to suck for LeBron James. He's not going to get younger, obviously. In his prime, they had a really good team, really good chance at a title, so that would really suck. And then just the financial implications for everyone. NBA already cutting salaries, stuff like that. So it's just really tough spot to be in. Just sucks that it had to happen in our lifetime. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if this gets better, but hopefully it does. And hopefully we'll be talking about sports in the next videos. Make sure you guys drop a like. Leave that support. Thank you guys.